Right, I remember we found and I'm shocked I remember this. I remember we found a file and it said we had to go back to places, so... And our sister is locked in a cupboard. See, I remember it because I'm actually having a really fun time with this game. And I wanted to play it on Sunday, but unfortunately I didn't go live, so I'm sorry guys, but I have really missed this game and I've wanted to play it. We've got to make a note of where these places are. Oh. No, we already did that. We already did that. I just need to flick through. Bayonet is actually a really good game, by the way, and if you're not horny enough but you like that style of game, Devil May Cry is a good option. I liked Devil May Cry when I played it. I don't... One of the veiled priests took one of the cell keys to the rope temple. But we've already got the cell key, haven't we? And one of the keys is hidden in Father's bookshelf. Yeah, we already did this. Yeah. There was basically one that said, where we have to backtrack to. Wait, you can play Devil May Cry without being horny? What the fuck? Well, yeah, I mean, to be fair, Dante is pretty epic. Hi, Phelps, how are you? Like, he's pretty awesome. Oh, this is... I looked down the old well, but it was pitch black. One of the places was the well. If you listen closely, you can hear the wind blowing since the water is all dried up. I can't tell. Oh god, I'm actually shocking myself how much I remember. One of them was at the top of the shrine where we started. I remember that. Oh shit, where was it? Oh no. If it gets to it, I might have to check the last bit of the VOD. Rocking that retention perk. Apparently so. Although, I just don't remember what the name of the note was. As I say, I remember one of the places was the well. But I'd rather have the note. Sort of skim reading. Spirit Stone radio pointers. That's not it. Ah. There's just so many fucking notes. I'm not gonna be able to find it. Shit. What should I do? I guess I could look at the end of the VOD because it was like one of the last things I picked up. But that feels like cheating. Is it cheating? It's not cheating, it's memory aid. See, that's why I like you, Sif. Although, I don't know if I remember in the VOD where it was. Right, I do remember though, one of the locations was, you know, like the very first area where we started? Right, and we also have to remember that she is hidden, our sister, Mayu, is hidden in Osaka House. Okay. Because later when we have to like come back, it's going to be like, oh god, what the fuck was that? I think it was up here. The music's very intense, isn't it? But I don't even really know what I'm looking for without the note. I just remember it told you like locations that you had to backtrack to. It is very atmospheric. Very intense, very atmospheric. Ah. Was this knocked over? Has it changed? What am I looking for? Or am I just... did I dream it? Ah. I came up this hill to take a look at the gate I passed through when I entered the village, but when I tried to find it, the ruined gate was buried under trees and other flora. I can't find the path that we used to come here. The hill is called Misono Hill. According to literature, this location plays a key role in the ceremony. Right in the middle lies a massive rock known as the Offering Stone, and the surrounding area is protected by wards. This Offering Stone also seems to be a cover for sealing some kind of hole. What sort of hole needs a gigantic stone like this for cover? Why does it need to be covered at all? What if this is the very thing I've been searching for, the way out of the village? I need to check it out more thoroughly. Oh, did we miss it? I think there was a ghost in the woods. I tried to slide into your DMs, but you rightfully ignored me. No, you're right. I read it when I was like half asleep. I'm sorry. No, I saw it. It was like about a game, wasn't it? Yes. I'm sorry. You're right. I looked at it when I was half asleep. My bad. Sorry, Sip. Remind me of the name of the game again. Yuppie something, wasn't it? We don't need to save it, actually. We haven't really done anything. Yuppie Psycho, that's right. I think I've heard of Yuppie Psycho before. And it's been on my radar for a while of something that I should play. So, good shout, Batman. My health bars come up when I go and stand over there. Or is that just because I got my I think it's just because I got my camera out. A lost soul has entered your camera frame. Oh wait, it's wandered out again. They're very shy, ghosts. I don't see any sort of like indication that there's anything I can do here. Penetrable. See, I'm not 100% sure what we're supposed to do in this section anyway, because yes, we have to save our sister. But how? The only thing I had to go by was that note. So that's why I'm holding on so tightly to it. However, it might not actually be that. Oh. Is the mic still sounding okay, by the way, guys? So it's still alright. Is it still cozy? It's not like too loud or anything, is it? And the sound remains fine. Thank you so much, sound guy. This is where the music sounds like scary. Not scary, but like intense, you know? And cozy, good. That's my main priority. Cozy. Yeah. Yeah. Right. If it was Japanese, it would be a, I, u, e. Ya, e. Yae. Yae? I think is how you pronounce it. Yae. And sae. Yae. 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 Why did you leave by yourself? It's our fault that this is happening to Itsuki. You promised we'd always be together. Oh, we can listen to that on the radio. Yes, we can. Oh, Mayu's charm is lit up again.
Come back now. Don't leave me alone. Hark here. I don't want to be alone. Yai. Yai. I want to see Itsuki. Please, don't say I'm sorry. It's all our fault. If we hadn't run away,
You can hear like a ceremony going on in the back. Right. I was hoping Mayu might be like, you need to go to this place and find the this to get me out, but unfortunately I don't think that helped. It sounded like she's at the pub, a very rowdy pub. speaking of a pub, the book I'm reading at the moment, they were just in a pub. A little pub. It's actually set in England, the book I'm reading at the moment, and usually they're in America. Not all of them, some of them have been. Oh, that scared me. What the fuck? The cell key, I think they keep that at the Osaka house. Break the pinwheel seal to get to the basement of that house. Search the family altar, it has some kind of mechanism. Make all 4 sections of the pinwheel the same colour, that will open the underground door.
Don't give up. We can get out.
Is that for me? Scream. Did you want Sip scream or Rasky scream? The pinwheel seal to get to that house is underground. The family altar. Where's the family altar?
Yai.
I think it's exclamation mark Rasky scream. Can you do the Rasky scream? It's so hard. It's like ah! Like a yelp, you know? Yeah. It's so hard to like replicate that. I looked down in the old bar, but it was pitch black. I couldn't see a thing. If you listen closely, you can only hear wind blowing. It seems the water is all dried up. Can't tell which was here first, the house or the well. Neither has been used in a while. I picked up a note in my VOD. I think the reports and stuff, if they're the villagers. Oh yeah, this is it. It says it details different locations. Hang on, let me just read what it said in the VOD, like actually read it. You put the scrap into this. Fucking hell, I didn't even hesitate. I just pressed X straight away. Streamer is too eager. Right, you put a scrap of the surveyor's notes in your file. They seem to be survey details of various locations, but the entries are all cut off. There must be something at these places he wrote about. And it was village report. I don't know, this is really confusing. Because I picked up 1, village report 1. Then it shows me village report 2. Fuck's sake, I closed it, whoops. For some reason, one of the statues in the form of twins, I have found the description of twin deity statue in the right in lying around the house. That's what that one said. But now this dude is talking about the family altar. It could use a journal because it's a little bit all over the place, really. According to the records, this house used to belong to the powerful Chihara family. In this village, the Osaka Kiryu and Tachibana families were also influential. Each house had its own crest. Hello, Rasky. How are you today? It's all over the place, isn't it? Do you know what? Actually, guys, I haven't said this in a while, but there's not really enough signposting. How are you, Rasky? Influential, each house has its own crest and held power in the village. As a group, the rulers are in charge of a special ritual. Each was a branch of the Kurosawa family. She does say She does. You're right, Sif. She does not say aha. Thank you. Rasky, get a grip for fuck's sake. Oh my god. I just feel like there's not enough signposting. What's the one when there is enough signposting? I don't even remember my own things, you know. Good signposting, that's it. Enough signposts. Enough! The Kurosawa name is scattered throughout the literature, but no concrete information is written. I have no doubt that they held absolute power, though. Where in the world did the villagers go, and how did they get to this village? The answers to these questions lie within the Kurosawa house. I'm not sure how I know, but I have a strong feeling about this. Beautiful. Beautiful. Kiryu house. Kurosawa house. Oh gosh, guys, I really don't know. That dude said we need to find the family altar. Believe it or not, I actually think there's probably enough signposting there. Believe it or not, I actually think there's probably enough signposting there. I need a Wii. That was the old Wii sound command. I just couldn't have like millions. That was all. Believe it or not, I actually think there was enough signposting there. So, if you're just joining me, gang, our sister Mayu is trapped in a cell, and we've just sprinted out to go and find a way to get her out, but to be honest, not really sure. We spoke to the dude, the ghost dude in the outside, and he said there's a family altar, and and a pinwheel. What is a pin? Oh, I was just about to say what's a pinwheel. Well, it was lucky I clicked this, wasn't it? 5 pinwheels, stone tablets in the small door behind the family altar. An unlocking device? What did he say? Match up the colours? Oh no, it's one of these. And you only get a certain amount of turns. Oh, I smashed it. Okay. Oh wait, I should have saved it. No. We're gonna gang, I did that in one try. We're gonna save it. There's no way. So, when you said this game needs a journal, Sif, I actually think the ghost dude outside serves as a journal, in a sense. Like, I think he kind of says, like, hints if you're really stuck, which I think is a cool idea. Guys, I just did that puzzle in one. I'm actually so fucking proud of myself. I had Pringles today. Oh. Yeah, so you decided to have instead of hentai. Hentai it started to get muted in the VOD. They copyrighted it. Same with Toto Africa. I had to get rid of it because it was just muting the VOD. Muting VOD. I got stuck on the wall. Have a reward, Pringle, for acing the puzzle. Thank you. It was totally on purpose that I did the puzzle. Oh. Is it going to be a cutscene? No. We're in a... We have progress, gang. Oh my god. That's a wall. That's a wall. There's a Japanese doll in a glass box here. There are old suits of armor and Buddha statues here. This place must have been used for storage. Give me items, please. Oh, no more can be carried. Oh, oh no, I wish you could. They're those basically those things that like give you like a get out of jail free card. Oh no. I guess we can remember this is here if we need to, and then we can come back and get it. Like say we die. Although, will I remember? Yeah, my memory's very good.
Somebody, please find me. I don't want to be alone. I'm here. I'm here. Somebody. Somebody.
There's something on the floor. Film reel 7. Oh god. It's like, what the fuck have I done? He's blind. They're blind. Okay, so they're gonna wander the... oh wow, okay. She has quite a thick neck, don't you think? Oh, you idiot! Let's walk away. Nope, he knows I'm here. Can you... I wonder if you can, like... kill them. Yeah, that you can. Right, what was this rusty key for? Ghost man doing his best to remedy the next situation. She does have quite a thick neck, doesn't she? There's a... I told you guys when I first started playing this, there's a Wii version of this game. It's sort of like a bit of a remake. I actually have my Wii emulator set up. I'm actually really tempted to see like the differences and stuff. Apparently, I think they updated the models and stuff for the two sisters and the characters and things. So it'd be interesting to see. Rusty key. A rusty old key, you can use it to open my cell. Right, okay. That's brilliant. Do you think there's anything worth investigating down here? Don't run. Because they're obviously attracted to sound, whatever these things are. Or is this just like one big dead end? Oh, it is. Okay. So really, we've got everything we need from down here. You can see a large space beyond the rocks. This underground passage must lead to someplace else too. Sounded a bit ritually, actually. Was there even anything in this box, or was it just the trigger? There's nothing in the box. I'm clicking on everything in case there's like things. Right, really we shouldn't be running away from ghost encounters because we do need to level up our camera. Right, let's go get Mayu. Oh, and that one hit ghost, we've still got that as a potential situation as well, gang. That wasn't even a fatal frame. Okay, I really have to let her get close. Oh no, okay, that is a very small window then for the fatal frame. The ghost made a point of styling her hair for this. Yeah, she's quite... I think this ghost is pretty cool looking. I think she's the one that... Oh no! If you leave it on idle, I think that's the same ghost. Does that damage her even a little bit? Yeah, it does a bit. That's fine. We'll take some damage there. Right, she started doing like a sprint attack, so I don't really want to stand still. Whoa! Oh! I have no idea where she is. Oh! That's a bit unfair. Fuck it, let's just damage her a little bit. I think that might be enough. Did she drop anything? No, I don't think she did. Why? Why did we put this sound effect on loop? Oh, don't. Honestly, If you ever watch my Fatal Frame 1 playthrough, wait until you find the ghost that has no eyes. Oh my god. That really annoyed all of us. My eyes, my... And she was, like, reoccurring as well, so it was, like, just pain. We don't have loads of health, so I do need to be a little bit careful. We're doing not too bad for resources though, so that's good. Right, now, gang. Yes, ram that raw tea down your throat, absolutely. That herbal essences. Where was Mayu? It was going to be my next question. How did we get there? Was it upstairs? Downstairs? I actually do not remember. Osaka House, he said. I think I'm in Osaka House. I think. Yeah, I am. But what room in Osaka House? That's the question. It's not here. That ghost is still here. You know, the one that just stands there? I hope Mayu's alright. We've been gone quite a while, haven't we? Let's go up. I think this is just a loop here, so yeah. Just trying to get my bearings again. It's been a while since I've played. Hello? Oh. Peeking kid. Aw. Funny. But also terrifying. We can probably do a little bit of an upgrade on our camera, to be honest. The ceremony master, Mr. Kurosawa, gave me a very warm welcome. The village has no chief. The ceremony master presides over the village. I wonder if this village was founded by people who want to preserve their sacred rituals and festivals. Most notable among all gods' folklore is the Gates to Hell legend that has been passed down for years. It's an archetypal tale of a gate or hole that marks the border to the world. Hi Real Q, how are you? Thank you for redeeming Stretch Break. I will stretch as I read this. Thank you. The border to the world of the dead, and also called Hades, the underworld or the netherworld. It is a forbidden place that is feared and hated, but it is also worshipped as well. The idea of hell has been a core belief of humans since ancient times. This village supports the theory that the belief is universal. The forbidden ritual regarding this gate to hell that takes place here is something no one else is allowed to see or speak of. This strict taboo is probably the result of a ceremony concerning the border with hell coming closer to the living world. Villagers led a simple life. Deep in the mountains, they struggled to forage food for their daily meals. The village has little contact with the outside world. They continue to practice the ways of old, frozen in time. Frozen? I was going to pronounce that. There's not a door. Hello, Real Q. How are you today? Right, we're laying up here. This is the trouble, right? When you play a survival horror game and you take a break, it's like your knowledge of the map just goes bye-bye. I just need to find the underground tunnel again. How have you been, Kitty? I've been okay, thank you. How have you been? How's life? Shit, I actually have fucking no idea where Mayu is. What the fuck? Maybe it wasn't a soccer house she was in. I don't think it actually was, now I'm thinking about it. I actually think it was this Kurosawa house because... Yeah, I think it was because I left that house to go and investigate a map. I think it's Kurosawa house. Let's head there. Let's head to Kurosawa. I think I came here because it said something about something and I came here. Oh, that was right. The map showed Osaka house, the secret door there, but I missed the puzzle next to it, and that was what threw me off. Right. We're caught up, gang. I've been fine. It's just getting colder, and it's also so dark in Finland. So kind of tired because no daylight. How many hours of daylight do you get, real cute, in Finland? Because the days, they do be short at the moment. There's a helicopter circling over my house. Should I be concerned? You buried the bodies well, Kitty. I wouldn't worry. Good. Then I shan't. I think I'm going the right way. I don't know my fruits. What's the name of this house again? Oh, I haven't actually been in there. Let's check if it's unlocked now. Before we go back for my... Sorry, my... I do wish the helicopter would fuck off though, because it's kind of annoying. Still locked. Seven hours and 15 minutes apparently, but it's cloudy all the time. Next month it'll be 5 hours 25 minutes during the shortest period. Gosh, that is not a lot of sun. Might need to invest in a UV lamp. just in case we go in and it one bangs us. Since that one bang death, I have literally been on edge, gang. I have a bright lamp at work, which I use during the mornings, but it's barely helping. Oh no. Oh. It's locked. Maybe this isn't the right way. Oh, guys, this is... I'm so confused. Where the fuck's Mayu? Oh, I'm trying to read it, but I keep pressing A too fast. Convenient. Did we come out of like some sort of passageway or something? Oh god, this game is asking me to remember far too much. What's this? Oh, so that door's shut by a powerful force, but this door's okay. The flashlight went out. The flashlight seems to go out when you enter this house. Maybe that's why they added it. It kills everyone once just to make the game tense. Do you think so? And then it just doesn't come back. Imagine. They do like a 4? Bro, turn around, you stupid girl. Get off. Wow, why would they do 4 attacks? That is so stupid. Chug the tea. Get off! Where are we going? Fucking hell. Fucking hell. Do you know what? This game, right, is fine, and then the minute it puts 2 ghosts in the room with you, it's just a fucking shit show. Like, it's legit a shit show. Anyone who plays Fatal Frame, like, well, would probably not find it stressful. But me, when it's 2 ghosts, oh my god. Oh my god. It's like the abominable snowman is ski-free. What, does it only appear once or something in that game? I can't even risk letting these get that close because there's 2 of them. Right, 1 I think's dead. Nice. Fuck off. Get off. That should be enough to kill it. Very nice. Right, let's level up this bad boy camera. Or do we save up for this sensitivity? Because to be honest... I might just save it for the sensitivity, maybe. I don't know. I'll see how I feel. CP. Oops. Core shot. Yes. Have you ever played this game before, Real Q? Resume game. Oh, by the way, I had the best coleslaw I've ever had today. It was delicious. I want more. I want to eat a bowl of it. Makes sense. Upgrade the sensitivity from agonizingly slow to painfully slow. That's what I'm wondering though. I've sort of accommodated for it. Maybe we should not pour things into it. Do you know what I mean? I know what you meant, but all I heard was cold sore. There's no way you heard cold sore when I said coleslaw. You love some good ass coleslaw? Yeah, dude. It's the best, isn't it? I like it when it's like really like shredded nicely rather than big lumps. Something is written on the wall. It says run and are you going to leave me again in Japanese. An old piece of paper is on the table. Something is written on it. Itsuki, I'm so sorry. I want to see you and tell you how sorry I am. I'm sorry about Chitose. Chitose too. White-haired boy. An old photo is underneath the note. You put the white-haired boy photo in your file. Is that Itsuki? Then. Get me some Tesco own brand out of a tub. No way. I hate I hate the giant tubs. Usually they're like crap. They have to be like smaller tubs and usually they're better. The industrial sides. Is she gonna fall and hurt a leg? Oh shit. Oh. It's just like the opening cutscene. Do you guys remember? Kitty, I'm a grown-ass man who will sit there and eat in Tesco cheapo brand ice cream out of the tub. Yeah, but there's certain things I think that's nicer than... Like, big tub of ice cream, that's fine, but coleslaw, I think it needs to be decent. Yeah. You saw it, Rasky. It's like... Either we're the twins from the flashback, or... I don't know, what could it mean? Maybe we're destined to repeat the same thing over and over. I have trash taste. On the table, lit faintly by the paper shade lamp, there's some red stained writing paper. Beneath the table there's a Japanese gull doll looking this way. Look at that Japanese. Oh, for fuck. 8 pages. Oh. And cell is also used to store documents. It was able to find several important manuscripts continuous. Hellish Abyss. It's unclear how long the hole that connects out. Isn't it amazing how these can literally be like fucking 8 pages long and just say like, in my head, nothing. It's unclear how long this hole connects our world to the underworld. Oh, actually, Rasky, that reminds me, the other day, I'm like, yeah, trash notes reminded me. I was watching Obscure, someone, a YouTuber played Obscure, and it reminded me, I think I need to play it again, and then I need to play Obscure too. I think that could be a fun thing to do. I think I'd appreciate Obscure more now that I get it, and I get that you don't want people to die, you know, that kind of thing. Because I was really sad that I let that one person die. Just like Resident Evil ones in some cases. Kind of, but I feel like the Resident Evil ones... Like, if I think of Resident Evil 2, like... I don't know, they're pretty iconic, aren't they, the things? It's unclear how long this hole that connects our world to the underworld has existed. They say that if the cover is to be opened, it will cause a terrible disaster. This is the origin of the Gate of Hell Folk Tower's taboo world, is often represented in other texts as suffering of the sacrifice is used to seal the hellish abyss. The mourners. They are the guardians of the hellish abyss and are the only ones that can get near it when the year of the ceremony comes, and the mourners sew their eyes shut so they cannot glimpse the hellish abyss. Criminals and anyone who has seen the hellish abyss are also forced to become mourners. Afterwards they live underground, never returning to the surface. What can be so bad that looking at it is forbidden? That helicopter's back. Fuck off. Right, well, let's go find our sister, I suppose. Was Obscure that one that had the broken ass boss fight that was like a giant woman laying down or something? There was the person laying down, yes. And you were backed into an elevator, yeah. Gosh, that boss fight, I found that really hard. Maybe, actually, maybe we shouldn't go this way. Maybe we should just go back the way we came, because we want to go back outside and follow Mayu. I wonder how much longer is left of this game. Here I come, Mayu. Oh my god. If I can just navigate hallways. Here I come. Just in case there's a one bang. Can you guys hear the helicopter in the background? What is picking up on my mic then? Because my kitty's mouth keeps opening when it shouldn't. Like that. If there's anything, it's the game's ambient sound masks it well. It's been doing that for ages. What do you mean ages? When you say ages. 5 to 6 weeks maybe. Jesus, Dim, thanks for letting me know, my dude. I think I've sorted it. I've raised the thingy. Tell me if it does it again. Oh yeah, it's like an idle animation where my thing just twitches. I don't like these guys, they fly around too much. Kinda hate that high pitched sound. Oh, sorry. Yeah, horror games do that. They put in not very nice sounds. What? Oh my god. I'm getting wrecked. What the fuck's that? Oh, I'm actually getting a bit of like, what's the word? Sensory overload, because the helicopter outside's pissing me off. And this is not the nicest sounds for a fight, to be honest. What the fuck was that noise? Well, I don't know. What did it sound like? Is it this fight? Nice action pics though. I know, we're like getting some shots. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm getting sensory overload from the sound of the helicopter flying past. Oh, fuck off. Is it too break time? If it keeps doing it, yes. I will. That is not the sounds that were very pleasant. And that with the helicopter circling over my house over and over and over again is not helping. Fuck off, please, thanks. Can you just catch the bad guy and fuck off, whoever it is? Yeah, let's stop doing it now. My cat. Yeah, animation thing. Basically, the sensitivity was too low. And I just didn't know it was doing it. Right, but this is where we saw Mayu. That was close. Gonna go shower and sleep. Good night. Good night. Thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate it. Hope you have a nice sleep. Bye bye. Thank you for dropping by. This little bridge, there's a game called Corpse Party. It was also an anime too. And I always remember it was about a school where if you did like a ritual, you got sent to a school where you couldn't escape, and people died there and stuff. But like you couldn't get outside of the school, like you were trapped in the school. And there was a section where you crossed from one side of the school to another or something, and it was a bridge a little bit like this. And it always stuck out to me because obviously it was a big deal that you were like sort of, you know, quote unquote outside. You weren't really outside, but it was a big moment when you went outside. It was oh, it's locked. Great. It was a top-down RPG Maker game. But it was very good. I liked it. Very gruesome. I don't think I should fight this here. This is a bad location for this. Oh, for fuck's sake. What? What? Oh my god. This game was like, oh, you have way too much health. Oh, wrong button. Put it down. Oh my goodness, I'm using so much health. Oh no. So you can't take a photo here, and now you can. It's like you, oh right, okay, I get her now. Oh, wrong button, shit. Whoopsie daisy. We used some stronger film on her because that was quite an intense. I think from now on, if we get in those sticky situations where there's like two ghosts or something, we're gonna use the stronger film. Yes. I wonder how we get in this building then, what Mai walked into. Oh, actually, as we're here. Oh, this is the one. We've seen this one. They just don't make movies like this anymore. No. No snuff films like this anymore. How do I get out of this house? I actually can't remember. Is it this way? Yes, let's go outside. Okay, now we need to work out how we get into that building. Maybe that door's like unlocked now, you know. Nah, this helicopter's taking the fucking piss. Fuck me. Right, it's this. That's the house, and it leads into this house. Right, okay. Let's go around this house. It must be flying quite low. Yeah, I think it is. I saw it in the sky just now. It's taking the fucking piss though. What's it been, like 30 minutes? Since I said it started? And I didn't even mention it the first time I heard it. Do you know what? I quite like this little village area. I think it's pretty sweet. Like, I think it's a great idea. I think having the multiple houses that you backtrack into, getting to go outside for a little bit, I think it's great. Does anyone think if they were playing this game it would scare them? Can't go in that way. I don't think it would for me. It wouldn't scare you? You mean? Oh, you got up the stairs so much quicker. But not faster down them. Oh, she's not doing it now. Hey. Right. Is it unlocked now? What? The fuck do we get in? Oh my god. Let's go speak to the boy. Your sister may be possessed, but it's no excuse to skip your cardio. She is so slow though, isn't she? Fuck me. Like, this backtracking is made so much like more annoying because she's like so fucking slow. Oh wait, wasn't he this way? Was he? Oh. Imagine how much faster she would be if she hadn't skipped her cardio. Very true. A different place shows in the photo. What the fuck's that? Oh, the well. Well, isn't it lucky I knew what that is? I told you. But we've already inspected the well. Am I out of film? Oh, no. Right, let's go to the well. If I can remember where the well is. It was where the boy was. Not this way. This is where the rope ritual place is, I think. Come on, brain, you can do it. You can remember. We're working hard here. It doesn't strike me as that scary. The pace is too slow in my opinion for it to be. Oh, do you like fast-paced horror? Like jump scare shit? See, I love shit like this. I love when the atmosphere is really thick and it's slow and you're waiting and it's agonizing that something's going to happen. It doesn't worry me, but it destroys people because they're like, when's the jump scare coming? And it just doesn't come. And it's great. But yes, it does bore some people. I like atmosphere, but in this game everything's signposted ages away. Can't say I'm a fan of jump scares either. When you say signposted ages away, what do you mean? Not signposted, telegraphed, ghosts will slowly walk towards you to attack, that kind of thing. I see. I actually find the ones that don't attack you slightly more startling. Do you know what I mean? Because they just kind of come out of nowhere. And I like that. Startling. I liked the ghosts in the first one. I think they were fun. I told you there was a few that shit me up. I think most people say they like this one. You know? Actually, I should have saved it. Aww. Where? Bruh. There was a person in there. The fuck? Oh no, is it the doll? I do have the benefit of watching, not playing. Maybe different if I did. I mean, you know what you like and what you don't. I think it sort of got me on edge a little bit. Like, that sort of made my heart feel a bit funny. The way they jumped out of nowhere, you know? I think the atmosphere is doing what it should. I think it's got me on edge a little bit. But I don't know. I don't really like scream and stuff. You guys know that. Shit, I wish I'd saved it before I come in here. I wouldn't be scared. You'd be fucking screaming, Rasky. You'd be... Nah, mate. You'd be... Yeah, you'd be screaming. I don't think your little heart could handle it, Rasky. I don't. I think a ghost would run at you and you'd be Rasky screaming all over the place. Right, I think we can keep going through the house. I don't even know if this is the way to get to Bayou. This is a different house. We're going on a detour. I'm only scared of a midget running at me with a baseball bat. Yeah. I mean, that is... I was pretty scary on that day, Sip. I came for blood. Get out of the fucking car. It was so exciting when, oh, Rasky, you're on cooldown. Someone else will have to do it. It was so exciting when I realised I could pull you out of the car. Like, it was the best day ever. Thank you, Dim. Oh, is this the room where I think... Okay. Something happens. There's one thing I know about this game. One. So I lied when I said this was completely blind. But there's one thing I know. Herbal essences. We should probably explore all of the downstairs floor, you know? Before we go upstairs. Oh, strong. I'm being hunted by ghosts. Might as well drink shampoo. Oh my god. Oh, it makes me feel better. Why didn't anyone tell me? Shampoo is healing. The healing powers of shampoo. I won't lie, that kind of made me jump a little bit. Not jump, but my heart, like, stopped a little bit there. Didn't like that. It's because I... Eh? Oh. Yeah, okay, bye. Oh no. Shit. Still haven't got enough of sensitivity, by the way. A child? No. Right, we've got to learn their attack pattern. Apparently they can just come out from the wall. Great! Get fucked! But I didn't do anything. They don't seem to have any other attack thingy than just walking through the wall. suddenly. Hello? Alright, let's go. Let's go. What? I damaged you, you little bitch. Fuck you. Oh. You just fucking appeared. Great. I don't know how best to fight them. I'm scared one's going to appear behind me. Hello? You put it on your head and then it'll protect you? Oh, I've been drinking the shampoo. Bruh. They're coming. What? Oh, nah, man. The whole thing that it doesn't like stun him. What's this now? When did this become a thing? When did they get wall hacks? Dead. I used the white thing. Oh, I got him. They're ghosts, of course they can. Yeah, true. They have always been able to walk through walls, but it was hard to kind of work out what their movement thingy was because they were inside a wall and it was hard to see them, believe it or not. Hey Kitty, would it be possible you'd play one of those try not to come, you won't last 10 seconds playing this games next stream? If you, I'd only play one of those if you made it. How about that? Kitty, hi Pippa, how are you? How's your day been? Right, I need to get my bearings in this house because otherwise I'm gonna get myself turned around and lost. Oh, I need to change back to my original. Camera, is it 14? Can we, let's pop this on and then, oh no, look, we've still not got enough. Oof. I think we should just wait, I would say. Get sensitivity up to level 3. And then just go from there, I suppose. Did you know Pippa landed 3 headshots in a row today? 3 whole headshots. I'm good, just finished work, but it was good. It was good? Why was it good? How are you? I'm okay, thank you. I made one game and it's about grilling sausages and then selling them though, but I can't make a new one. It's a school project, but I don't think my teacher would mind. Yeah. I say make one of those games and yeah, sure, I'll play it. Uh-oh. That one doesn't have a head. A different place shows in the photo. Where the fuck's that? Where the fuck is that? I don't think I've been there. A family altar. Okay, family altar. Right. Fab. As long as these things don't come alive, that's fine. There are 2 buttons carved with the family crest on the box-like structure behind the doll. You try pressing them, but nothing happened. Oh my god, if those 2 creepy things were standing there, I would not be pressing buttons. Let's just say that. I briefly see your face tomorrow. Yes, you will. Very briefly. But you shall see it. Raskies, I'll respectfully hug you appropriately. As you should. Akane damaged the mechanism to access the passageway. She took part of the doll. I have to restore the twin doll to normal and drop the possessed doll of Azami into the and send that spirit back to hell, but that path was the only way to the You lucky lady, you. I mean, I'll see Raski's face if he pops over to London quick. You hear that, Raski? You get your head shotted 3 times in a row. Oh, wow. You sort of you totally walked into that one, Pippa. He really got you. Got him. Wait, are we back in that house? Oh, I thought it was over. Oh, look, hell came out. Did you see that? Hell came out, I think. I think that's what that was. Is this the same building? It looks like the same building. Are you enjoying the game? I am, actually. I think it's a really good game. I like it. But I was just saying, I'm not particularly scared. But the atmosphere and stuff is very thick and heavy and spooky. Like, I can appreciate it even if I'm not scared. It's one of those. Well, there's your problem. It's full of hell. It's like, literally they have a hole of hell. My hands closed around Azami's neck. It was soft, warm, alive. My grip seemed to cause her so much pain. At the very end, the veiled priest came to help me, but Azami said she wanted only me to do it. I became one with Azami, but now she's gone. I can't talk about it anymore. Father brought Azami back. All I could do was apologize. She forgave me. The killing is over now. No more. I'll never hurt anyone ever again. I added the ever. I'll never let anyone kill again. Father says Azami has been possessed and he's trying to kill her. He's trying to kill Azami. I won't let him do it. I won't let that happen anymore. So, people who are just sort of like maybe haven't seen the whole game, it sort of seems that there's a ritual that happens in this village where one twin has to kill the other twin, and it's to keep hell, a passage to hell, sealed. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Are you still angry at the camera? Have you gotten used to it by now? I don't think I was angry at the camera. I think sometimes the combat is a bit fumbly when they give you 2 people to fight at the same time because it's just a bit chaotic.
I don't want to kill. I didn't want to kill anyone. So, let's stay together. Okay?
And there's a theme of togetherness and stuff a lot.
Can't kill anyone anymore.
And we're a twin as well. I should probably mention that. Probably worth mentioning that we're actually a twin. So, and our sister's acting all possessed. So it's not a good sign, really. Would you guys like to have a twin? Uh-oh. This is killable. Shit, what? It said I was facing the right way. Fuck you, game. Nah. Oh, we're gonna kill our twin? I don't know. I actually don't know how they're gonna end it. I don't imagine it being a very happy ending. Horror games aren't usually, are they? Can I fuck my twin? Would you want to? Fuck your twin? Like, you are related? Hi Ziggy, how are you? How's life been? My apologies that you came in as someone was asking to fuck their twin. My bad. Nah, like, it's like the other one just gets like a guaranteed hit in. What the fuck? How do I counter this? Oh. She did a different move. Our sister's acting all possessed. She's just doing it for attention. Typical sister. Right, I have not been able to save it for a fair amount of time. And I'm doing a big concern. So, yeah. There has not been a single save point since I've walked in this home. No, because they're my twin. Like, even I have standards. It's masturbation and incest all in one. I'm on a bus and I just drove past Charlie while she was walking home. Did you give her a wave? Are you getting off and walking with her, or are you just giving her a wave? Hi, all good. Hope everyone's well. I'm well, thank you, Izzy. Ziggy. I hope life is treating you nicely. My belly button is wet. Why? What happened? What happened, sweetheart? Did you spill your drink? You didn't even wave? Yo. Maybe if we are connected to that house, maybe there's a way to save it. You know the projection room? You were in the shower. That explains it. I'll see her when she gets home. You must never say that you saw her. She must never know. Pinned down. Oh my god, please give me a save. Oh, that's horrible. Shivering woman. See, I actually find that shit more scary than the actual ghost encounters. A cloth has been draped over a sitting figure. You touched it, but nothing out of the ordinary occurred. Why would you touch that? I already texted her saying, I saw you. I saw you. Oh yes, I think we can level up our camera. That was cool. Did you hear that? The thing said stay with me. That was nice. Yeah, see, I like shit like that. That's cool. She said her hands are cold. There's no point in me walking with her getting cold hands too. Yeah, but then you could have held hands and had warm hands. Innit? Innit. Oh, look, save point. Brr. Ew, gross. No, not her haha. My haha is cold. My haha is cold. Wait, I've already had dinner, but I'm fucking ready for second dinner. Anyone else? Just me? That's the one cutscene I've seen in this game. And I actually personally think it would have been better if they had just like had it happen and it not be a cutscene. I think the one complaint about this game is a lot of opportunities would have been better if they weren't cutscenes. Like if she had just fell down next to you, that would have been fucking horrific. But what do I know? Oh no, that wasn't very much damage, was it? She's just vibing. I can't look down. Oh, I can. I took a picture. Rude, rude, very rude. I took a picture. Wait, actually... Get off. Get off. I was going to say I'd like to save it. Heal it. Hi Fanny, how are you? Hello. Our hands are incompatible, we always struggle. I'm trying to work out what that means. What does a horror streamer know about horror games after all? Fair. Personally, I think cutscenes take you out of the horror. Like if she had just free fallen right next to you, it would have been a lot more effective in my opinion. I don't know who was here for the first game when I played it, but there was a ghost that ran past the door, and like I say, there was no cutscene or anything to introduce it. It was just... Oh! It was just, you know, there. And it didn't mean anything. It wasn't even a ghosty fault, I don't think. Also, the repeated sounds in this game doesn't really do it any favors. Like, if it was a couple of different sounds, I think it would have been a little bit better. Like, this is the same sound clip over and over. A couple of you have mentioned that already. I do like her dress, though. Very nice dress. Very nice kimono, madam. I'm sorry that you threw yourself off the stairs. That's not good. Let's stick this in the radio. How art thou? I'm very well, thank you. How are you? They can't cross fingers. They both want their thumb to be on the inside. Is there a thing that, like, whoever has the bigger hand has to do it a certain way or something when you hold hands? I'm chilling, very tired today. It is one of those days. It's like nearly midweek where you get tired.
I am swallowed.
The interlocking fingers do not interlock.
Darkness.
Do you want me to, like, I need to see that now.
Must suffer that. I want.
I wonder if we got the steps again, if she'll fall again. You know, like she's just... Although we exercised her, so that doesn't really make sense. If she does. Hold her hand tomorrow, you'll see. You'll see that Pippa is the problem. Actually, that's a good point. If you can't hold my hand, then you are the problem child. I'll hold Kitty's hand. Hey. It's my birthday soon, gang. I keep forgetting. Happy birthday, Kitty. Oh god, I forgot about all that. Have you got any plans for the birthday? No, I don't. I don't usually... It sounds weird, but I don't usually like... Oh god, what the fuck? Are you real? Oh. I find it hard to say to people like, oh, let's do this. I don't know why. It would be nice to mark the occasion. I'm also working on my birthday, which is fucking annoying, but my birthday is also on a Wednesday, so it's not the best day to do anything anyway, so I'm not that mad. But then I think I'm working that weekend as well, which is kind of annoying. But as I say, I don't really go out and plan anything. I plan to be a year older. Gosh. No thanks. No thank you. I'm alright. Okay, where are we going? Like, what the fuck are we doing? Because this isn't even where Mayu was. I'm just sort of waiting for the game to signpost something. Shut the fuck up, someone's whispering. I rarely do anything around my birthday too. Yeah. My birthday's a funny one for me. It's a bit of a funny one. I just feel like there's not enough signposting. Thank you, Sif. I just feel like there's not enough signposting. I don't know why I said it like that on that day. I just feel like there's not enough. Was I taking the piss? Or is that just me talking? I just feel like there's not enough signposting. Oh, I went back in the room that I came from. Oh my god, so the helicopter things what's the word? Like changed. There's a police car now outside my house.
I think I might actually be Welsh.
And I can hear a dog barking, so I don't know if that's like a police dog. Oh. I think it's quite serious actually. Like it did sound a bit German Shepherdy. Huh. Maybe it was a little bit more serious out there than I realised. I will give you live commentary. I can see the police car now and it's got its boot open. Perhaps they've pulled a car over. I'm live on the scene. I think that particular one you were taking the piss. You had said it earlier, and this one you were repeating it in British and now in Welsh. Fun times. Rasky, back it up. Need to flush the toilet all of a sudden. Yo, Fanny, let me see you back it up. I just flushed the toilet. Congratulations. Guys, why is no one worried about there's police peoples outside my house? Why is no one doing a concern? And a helicopter. They're coming to get you. Oh, I didn't do anything. I can't go down again. I can't. Hi everyone. Hi Kitty. Hi Phoenix. How are you today? We're the ones who called them. Right, now who is flying the helicopter over my house? I'm very concerned right now. Cool? Much better. It's T-Bone. Oh my god. What a name. That has not been spoken in a long time. It's you. Could you stop flying the helicopter actually? That would be great. I knew Dim was going to pop up when someone said T-Bone. Do you know that? I was literally about to say it and I thought I won't call him out. But I know the minute someone mentions T-Bone, Dim says something. Yeah. I helped you bury the body. We buried the guy in 5 different places. No way they can connect it to you. Yeah, you're really putting my mind at rest. Thank you, Sif. I didn't think of that. I'm just landing for some tea. Have you put your landing gear out? Just checking. Actually, Rasky's checking specifically. I'm very good actually. I sang today my first duet with my teacher and it was awesome. I so love singing. Yeah, you've mentioned that you love singing. And how it's going well. What did you do a duet with your teacher of? Wait, what song did you do? There we go. That was how you asked that question in English. Oi. Well, you need your landing gear out. Fuck, I knew I missed a step. See, Dim also forgot to put his landing gear out. It was out, but then you put it away, Dim. Yeah, I don't know really where we're supposed to be going here. Because Mayu went to that house, but it was all locked up. This was and then we saw a ghost outside and we could go in here, but I don't know if we're supposed to be in here or not. It's a bit odd. I'm going into the direction of musicals, and I did Total Eclipse from Hearth from Dance of the Vampires. I don't think I've heard of that musical. Oh, we've seen this one. Because some dumbass who I was supposed to trust told me otherwise. Oh. Yeah, but... Rasky does make me laugh in that video where he goes, landing gear, put landing gear out, and then you're like and then he goes, oh, or put it away, or something like that, and it just makes me laugh every time I hear it. That works too. That's it. You say, okay, or put it away. That works too. Oh my god, stop. There's a doll on display here. It's just about the size of a real child. It's missing its arms as well. It's German musicals with music from Meatloaf and Bonnie Tyler. It's not so well known outside Germany. To be honest, I'm not that great with musicals in general. Musicals are not my forte. I like some musicals and I adore some musicals, but a lot of them I don't know. To be fair, it was a smooth landing. Yeah, you managed to land it, didn't you? Mate, you're the pilot. I was just a passenger. I get vertigo. That vid you did of Rasky was amazing, by the way. Very well made. Oh, did you like it? The highlight video? Yeah. I enjoyed making that. I had a lot of fun. That, oh shit, guys, you just reminded me. I've actually finished the second Dead by Daylight highlights video. It's done. And I was actually going to show you guys today, but I forgot. I'll show you at the end of stream. Yeah, it's done. I did it. It doesn't have a thumbnail yet on YouTube, but how did you forget? Show it now. You want to see now? I can show now. We need to see it immediately. Okay. New video. Yes, a new video. Hang on a sec. I'll set it up then. Bear with. I will be uploading that to YouTube. I'll give you guys a link to it so you can see it sort of properly and watch bits that you want to see. Back to this then. Back to the grind. I don't, as I say, I don't really have a direction of where we're going, unfortunately. Boop, 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 boop. I just feel like there's not enough signposting. There ain't. It do be coming in waves. It do. I have a lot of fun playing it offline as well, though. With you guys, I really enjoy that too. Right, I think I want to just get out of this building, to be honest, for a bit. Oh, unless I still can't leave. But that would mean that I need to be here. Okay, so I am supposed to be in this building. I mean, that's a relief at least. The police car is gone, guys. Don't know what that was about. I'm still curious who the anonymous gifter was at the start of stream. I feel like I need to thank you properly, whoever it was. If you're still here, thank you again. Very kind of you. Thank you. Oh, look. I didn't even realise that was a door, and this is where we need to be. Flashbang. Hidden man. Why kill? I'm not reading it that many times. You can hear voices through the hole in the wall. Hole in the wall, what a show! He left. Story hole. Oh my. Oh, can we go? Look, there's a door there. Can we go in? Spiderwebs cover the family altar. There seems to be space on either side of the altar, but it's so dark you can't see. I have a flashlight. What? What do you mean? What's this on the table? It looks like something. Oh no, it's just thingamajigs. Odds and ends. Bits and bobs. Oh! Bring on the wall! Great show. Story hole. Oh, I read that twice. Womp womp. This is the room where the man was talking. Hashtag don't do a rasky. I'm gonna get that on t-shirts, by the way. We need an arm, actually. We need two. I saw Azami even though she should be in the now. As she was asking me to kill the Azami doll, I made a grave mistake. The twins had at last become one again. I was wrong to make that doll. I think Azami was trying to tell me where the head and hands of the doll are hidden. They're hidden in a box somewhere in the house. Did I get her? I think I did. I like how you vocalize this ink spot. I don't know how else to do it. And it comes up a lot. Right, apparently they're hidden in a box. But it looks like there's a face on the table. The parts of a smashed half-finished doll lie on the table. The eyes seem like they're looking this way. Oh, okay. Great. Burn mark in the corner of the room. Well... Okay. But now what? Oh, it's a wig. I'm sure I could just take that head, right? So we're looking for... Can I read these? We're looking for a box. No. Well, I thought we had it there, but apparently not. Unless there's a cutscene here that gives us a little bit of a hint. Is there? Fuck. This house isn't very easy to navigate either. It is a tiddly widdly bit confusing. If anyone sees a box, give me a shout. Give me a poke. Give me a smack. Give me a flying drop kick. If you see a box, clothesline me. Guys, find the box soon. We're about a minute away from her having hung drawn and quartered at this pace. Oh my god, yeah. If you see the box, hang me? Alright, I fucking jumped. I don't know if anyone else did there, but fuck me, that one got me. Okay. Wow. Akane has become a remaining. To comfort her, I'll make a doll that looks like Azami. She has been emotionless since the day of the ritual. I'll make the doll look exactly like Azami so that when they are together, no one will be able to tell them apart. Peeing child. Dim. Alright, come on, who jumped? Admit it. Admit it. Akane never leaves Azami's side for even a second, always whispering things to her. I don't know what she says, but at least she seems to be slowly returning to her former self. If we didn't have this ritual, Azami wouldn't have become a butterfly and Akane wouldn't have lost her spirit. So we got the doll head. So we've literally just got to walk around by the looks of it, like, and just re-explore the house. I made the doll of the sister we made you kill. Hope it helps. Oh my god, I know. It's just fucking like trauma. Oh, little girl, I know you had to kill your sister to stop the entirety of hell coming out of a hole. But here is a doll to help you sleep at night. Wait, what? Can I know? Do I need the arms before I can? Oh, the eyes are missing. Nope, it doesn't like it. Right, so we just have to do an explore, I think, and then, like, ghosts are just going to jump out and give us doll parts. Great. Apparently it was just me who jumped then. Fine. why the emulator makes the voice lines repeat sometimes. Because it doesn't always do it. Oh, I wonder if it's that doll sitting down, minding its own business. Oh! We're on a bridge. Didn't even know that led here. Oh yeah, because the two houses connect, didn't they? Because you get the film room. Remember the room with the doll that's just sitting there? The cute Ryu house and the Tachibana house are linked by yeah, look, are linked by a connecting corridor and are called the twin houses. The twin shrine maidens will stay there before the ceremony and apparently cleansed there too. During the cleansing, they are not allowed to go outside, but they may pass freely between the houses. The bridge on the second floor of the Tachibana house is called Heaven Bridge, and the bridge in the basement of the Kiru house is called the Earth Bridge. The Earth Bridge connects the passageway below. The passageway is a natural cave under the village, and at its deepest point lies a forbidden place. Only a certain class of veiled priests and people called the mourners may enter. It seems that the gate of hell is there, and the forbidden ritual is actually performed underground. Really? Because I actually thought it was I actually thought that it was the shrine right at the start, because it said that there was like a hole underneath it or whatever. Didn't it? Didn't it? Rah, rah, rah. I can't bother to keep reading these. Last night I heard footsteps. I thought it was Akane, but it was really Azumi walking by herself. Akane has spent so much time thinking of her sister. Her spirit must have taken over the doll. It is said that when a spirit takes residence in a doll, it can steal the soul of others. Akane isn't a person anymore. She's like a doll controlled by Azami. She keeps repeating, "I don't want to kill," over and over. She looks so much like my daughter. Azami must be killed again. Oh my god. You don't need a substitute for me. I am part of Akane now. I am one with Akane. Kill it. Kill that stupid doll. Right, we can head and put our head and arms and start a boss fight, because it's definitely going to be a boss fight. There's no way it's not going to be a boss fight. But I actually think that this is a good place to finish up. Fatal Frame 2, the novelization. I think they've gone a little bit too far with the notes and stuff. I think there's a little bit too much. Personally, for me, I think there is. But yeah, I think that brings us to a nice place to finish, to be honest. I think that's a good finish up point. Let's find some nice music to finish on. Something a little bit chill.